So Nataly, thanks a lot for joining us. This fireside chat, we call it. Would like to we talk a little bit about your company and the digital transformation journey you currently are, and what instigated this step that you was taken with SAP and John Keells IT.
Okay, so like I said before, it's a very important thing. The reason as to why we did SAP was because we were really in need of an ERP system. So at SELMO, before we actually got this upgraded ERP system, we had an ERP system that only captured a few parts of the business, so which was a little bit of sales and marketing, a little bit of your inventory management, invoicing, the whole of finance. But when you're in management and if you are looking, if you're traveling all the time, right? So when you're traveling, you want to be able to see what's happening on the ground at any given point in time. So when we were wanting to move from our old ERP system, because the company was growing, and when we wanted to move from our old ERP system into a new one main thing that we looked at was just really only two things. One, the whole company needed to be on that ERP system. And number two, I wanted to get something because we are not in the business of implementing an ERP. So before this, he had already done 3 ERPs. So I just wanted to do one implementation and just build upon that.
Okay, great case in point. Focusing on your core business and outsourcing the tech part, as we may call it, to the experts. How did you? So if I may ask, how did you go about? So you were essentially looking for a fully fledged system that covered more than what your previous ERP system was doing, which SAP still could be right tech council. Can you tell us a little bit about how you went about finding a technology partner if you were looking for the experts? What was it? Did you have some sort of criteria with your selection process, and how did that be?
So actually, before we chose SAP, I went on another ERP, another big thing in the market. But what happened was when we were doing, so I had already spoken to that team as well. We were very close upon signing with them. And then, your team came, and then I sat down with them and we spoke, and then, they really educated on what SAP would offer us. They look at SELMO as a business, they looked at us and they told me, these are the things that you can get out of it. And another main thing for us was to have that support. When you're going for it, because it's a new subject for me and like for the rest of our team also, because we are not into IT at all. We're into production, we're into manufacturing. So IT is not anything to do with us. When you have somebody who will hold your hand and walk you through the step, that's a big thing. So in choosing a partner, that's what I felt that, John Keells did over us. So I answered 100 questions, even though I asked so many times. They would have thought I was a little bit dumb, but, they answered all the questions. That was a big hit.
Okay, thanks for that. I think a big advantage that we are serving as a partner is that we pride invested a lot on what we bring out to our enterprise organizations. Like we've done it for John Keells all this. So this is the hand-holding that we can bring to you through the expertise that we have behind the scenes, or as you like call it that way. Would you say that there were also milestones in helping you comprehend how to approach this journey, and if you were breaking it, we broke it up in milestones and achievable goals in terms of the long-term vision that was set up?
Yes, I think, when one thing that I liked about what John Keells did was when I first asked for the discovery program, for them to tell me like, okay, what does the whole SAP is, what was the scope? I expected one person to come and tell me, but actually on that day, like I think about 7 or 8 people came, and each person just specialized in one area. So even during the implementation, so just only one person specialized in one area. So that person knew everything to do within a particular area. So that showed me like a lot about like the knowledge that they had, the intelligent and they were able to figure out, if you gave them a problem, they'll break it down, help you find a solution. So that was a big thing for SELMO.
And also in terms of understanding the success of this puzzle.
Did they help you identify areas to try and quantify the results and to see what's how you drawn or the value that this drives to come?
I think, after implementation, the team is with you for about a month. So when they're with you for a month, they take a step back and they allow you to, test the waters. So when that happens, the team will come and tell you, you're not doing this right. You need to check on this.
Right.
So when you say quantify, they will come and tell you those things. It's your responsibility to obviously act on those. But they will guide you and they will make sure that you get to where you want to during that stage.
Well, great. It's promising to hear, and I appreciate the positive feedback you shared.
So finally, we can end with this. What is your long-term plan? What's next for SELMO in this?
What's next for SELMO is I want to just have a look at the data, really just see now with SAP, I can really know what are our fastest moving products, what's giving us the most amount of profit margin. So then when you have that data in hand, then as in management level, all you do is you act on those decisions, act on that data, you make good clear decisions. So you either move to develop projects that are not performing so well and you can have a look at that, or you can just look at the products that are making money and develop that to either to be able to get it to your customer much faster or things like that. So for SELMO, I just want to focus on being able to give our customers good packaging material, diversify, going to different types of businesses. Let's see.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much, and we look forward to building this relationship that you just formed here, so between John Keells IT and SAP. Yes.